Hey, JulesBlessedVegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. We're in the middle of a study on willingness, and it's really for me, it always is, but I'm always hoping someone will benefit. I am just trying to become willing to absolutely care for myself and live the better way for my health. All right, so this is from Overeaters Anonymous for today, which is a daily thought book. And this is on the July 6th reading, page 188. It is day 11 of our wellness challenge, literally, even though I just did day 10's video this morning because my phone was full. But now I'm back in the game, friends. So thank you for joining me. This may be your second video of the day. Hey, I tried to pull my hair back, changed my lipstick color, still exhausted. Saturday mornings are hard for me, but here we go. It reads, if you are reluctant to ask the way, you will be lost. You know, and that's by, it's a Malay proverb. But that goes exactly with, when I first got into like the vegan program, it freaked me out, the vegan community, because they kept saying like, you have all your answers inside and you possess everything you need. And I'm like, I am a sick pup and a compulsive nightmare, and I do not possess these answers. So I was so grateful when I found some fantastic, vegan influencers, if you will, who were willing to share how to do anything. I was not ready, and I did not possess everything inside. Okay, it reads, if I knew what to do to arrest my illness, I wouldn't be here. And they're referring to the 12-step program and Overeaters Anonymous. But again, whoever you seek for your support, you're asking because you need the way. You need those directions, right? So it says recovery requires a change of ways, a willingness to go to any length. And that's kind of where I'm getting back to. In Alcoholics Anonymous, it says work the program or die. Like, they are straight up, okay? But I need to think of that with food too. I recovered from alcoholism. I recovered from being a pill gourmet. But I still struggle with food. And it's because it seems a little less dangerous, and yet it's so hard on the organs, so hard on the body. It's no less dangerous. So yeah, a willingness to go to any lengths. There's that willingness. What is it in your career, in your character defects and various behaviors that you're willing to go to any length to change? I'd love to know in the comments. I need to ask directions. How do I stay abstinent? Again, abstaining from whatever ails you. How do I avoid becoming obsessed with diet and weight loss? Because again, much like my video and in my description of JulesBlessedVegan, I understand and understood that it was never about the food, that everything that is manifested is just in response to, it's never about the food. It's all the other hang-ups, but using food as that crutch. How do I avoid becoming obsessed with diet and weight loss? That's the joke. When I focus on the numbers rather than just wellness and healing, I am so screwed, which I have once again proven this past year. I have to ask questions even when I think I know the answers, or perhaps especially when I think I know the answers. This goes back to those steps. So the first step is admitted I was powerless over food. And number 2 was that my life had become unmanageable. And so obviously whatever I think I'm doing isn't working, right? If I think I have those answers, I'm proving with my lifestyle, behavior, health ailments that I don't. Step by step, I will find my way. Asking for help, using telephone numbers, getting a sponsor, listening and sharing at meetings. Again, you may not be a 12-stepper, but in your life, where are you getting online and texting that accountability partner? Where are you showing up for the next talk on YouTube? Like, what are you doing to get out there and say, whatever it is, again, is it gambling? Is it sex addiction? Is it lying? Is it stealing? Is it, what is it that you're struggling with? Because everybody has a backstory, and I assure you, everyone's struggling. So what are you doing to reach out for your help? And again, I love the 12-step program, and those are tools for recovery. There's 9 of them, and those are a few of them mentioned there. Making that daily outreach call, getting a sponsor to support you, listening and sharing in meetings. People don't realize that just sitting quietly and listening is a form of service. We wouldn't have a meeting but for others showing up to listen, right? And I will do what is necessary to be restored to sanity. Yeah, I will do what is necessary. A willingness to do what is necessary. And then this is always the kind of quote or affirmation at the end. May I continue to discard more of the pride and arrogance I put aside when I came to fill in the blank. In this case, Overeaters Anonymous, and asked for help. How can we possibly know it all? I teach young, middle schoolers, but I'll just tell them, I'm like, why do you expect to know? Because they're just like, I should have known that. How, pray tell? You've been on the planet 11 years, 12 years. How were you supposed to know that? And the truth is, I love it when they post something online and it says, I learned this 0 days ago. Like, you can't know what you don't know. It's only when you learn it that you can make differences and do better, right? Okay, let's go with that clean copy. If you are reluctant to ask the way, you will be lost. Malay proverb. If I knew what to do to arrest my illness, I wouldn't be here. Recovery requires a change of ways, a willingness to go to any length. I need to ask directions. How do I stay abstinent? How do I avoid becoming obsessed with diet and weight loss? I have to ask questions, even when I think I know the answer, or perhaps especially when I think I know the answers. Step by step, I will find my way. Asking for help, using telephone numbers, getting a sponsor, listening and sharing at meetings. I will do what is necessary to be restored to sanity. For today, may I continue to discard more of the pride and arrogance I put aside when I came to OA and asked for help. All right, my friends, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, willingness is ours for the doing. I am willing just for today, and therefore we're blessed.